Welcome back, everybody. Once again, Jason Static here with another video for you. Like I said in the previous video, I'm on a pathway to trying to recapture some of the stuff that I collected in my childhood. Some of it's going to be twisted a little bit, but most of you know I haven't collected anything in a long time. I've moved around a lot over the years, and moving around a lot has just almost eliminated me from the ability to being able to collect anything, because you got to travel light when you move a lot. So over the years, since I've been back in a stationary place and I haven't moved, and I've been here for quite a while, I've gotten into the reselling game, and a lot of the stuff that I sell is collectibles and stuff like that. And being back in that space has just gotten me into that itch of being able to collect things again. And I have the space to do it now, a little bit, but that's my task. And what we have here today is something that I used to collect a lot whenever I was a kid. I used to collect Hot Wheels and die-cast cars and stuff like that. I literally had an entire bucket, like box full of, I would say like it was literally probably a 20-gallon, tub of Hot Wheels, Matchbox cars, and all different types of cars. But I loved cars growing up, and that's one of the things that I'm going to start trying to get into collecting again. And one of the things over the last couple years, I would say over the last 5, 6, 7 years, that I've really gotten into are Datsuns. Like, I got a Datsun for I think it was my 35th birthday. Actually Christmas. It was 30. My old man, he gave me a Datsun for, I think it was either Christmas or birthday. I can't remember which one it was. But I've had that thing, and I just love them. I just love the style of them. I love the look of them. And if I have a picture of my Datsun, I'll put it up somewhere in this video, and you guys will be able to actually see what I got. I actually got 2 of them. And my hope is to be able to have more one day, and to actually be able to show you guys Datsun build videos, because hopefully again this year, I'll actually be able to start working on the real Datsun and not just collect Hot Wheels and stuff like that, but I actually collect real Datsuns too. That's a big hope. So what we're doing here is I picked up a couple of Datsun cars that I seen. I have a couple over here on this shelf right here. There's a orange one back here, and then over here there's a little bit of yellow one back there. This is a Datsun 620. It was one of the pickup trucks that they had, and these things were pretty popular back in the 70s, I believe. And not this particular car, but just the car in general. But man, I've been trying to hunt down an actual Datsun truck, and I've passed on a couple of them because they just weren't financially good for me at the time. But being able to finally get me a Datsun truck that I was able to afford, man, I love it. I love it. But one of the things that we do here is we open things up, because I got to be able to display things. I don't have the amount of room necessary to be able to display just boxes and boxes and boxes of things. I don't have that much room. I have room. I have shelf room, as you can see. I have shelf room, and that's about it. This is the Datsun 620. This was a Walmart exclusive. And this actually comes from the Hot Pickups line. There's actually 5 of them in this, and it actually shows it on the back side of the box. There's a 65 Ford Ranchero, a Mazda Repu, Datsun 610, Land Rover Series 3 pickup, and a custom 72 Chevy Love. I would actually like to maybe try to find that Chevy Love. That actually looks pretty cool. I'm a big Chevy and I'm a big Datsun person. I like Chevys and I like Datsuns, and I also like Jeeps. So, hey, real quick, you guys, jumping in here, I'm editing the video right now, and I noticed when I said that I'm a Datsun and a Chevy guy, I also forgot to mention that I'm also an old school Cadillac and an old school Mercury, and also a rat rowdy type guy. Like, I love that type of stuff. I love those old school style of cars, and you'll be seeing a lot of that stuff on here too. So, back to the video. Thank you. Keep watching. Those are a lot of the things that you might see being seen on this channel that's in the car realm of things that I'm collecting. The next one that I got is this Datsun Bluebird 1600 SS. This was another Walmart exclusive, and you could not just buy the sticker here, but it's also from the Datsun or the Walmart line. You actually see the number right down here. WMTS07. That's a Datsun, or not a Datsun line, but the Walmart brand line for these. There's all kinds. There's actually a couple of different versions of this one in that release, in that particular release series. There's a tan one, there's this one here, and then there's this one in a chase variant, which it has red rims on it and red interior. I unfortunately didn't get that one, and actually I dropped this one. I don't know. I was walking up my stairs. I have a staircase in my apartment, and I was walking, and it flew out of my bag, and boom, 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 boom down the stairs. So it actually kind of got banged up a little bit, and the front grill of it popped off, and I think the exhaust popped off too, I believe. They come in this little case, which is cool. It's a cool display thing. I might actually keep it I might actually keep it in this instead of pulling them out of the container, but just for looking purposes, we're gonna pull that case off. And you'd think they'd make sure these things are, granted, they're not made for flying down staircases like mine did, but you'd think that they would, make sure that these things are at least glued in better, maybe, or something like that. I'll put that exhaust in there later because I don't want to take it off this right now. The Datsun, I mean, it's pretty good quality. I mean, for the most part, except for the accessory part of it, popping off. I guess I can just pop a little bit of glue right there, and it'll be perfectly okay. I just love the style of these cars. I don't know why I like them so much. I remember when I first got that Datsun from my old man, I didn't think that I was gonna like it, because I'm short, but I'm chubby. So being able to get in and out of that car, it was a chore. But over the years that I've had it and I've messed with it and I've modded it a little bit, I put new brakes on it and I did all kinds of stuff to it. Painted it, and, ripped it apart and tore it apart and everything like that. I've grown to actually love them. And this one here is a bigger version. Of the same style, or a Datsun 510. They're very, very similar in body styles, the 510s and the Bluebirds. Very, very similar. Okay. Cool. And this is the Datsun 510, 1970 Datsun 510. This one here is 69 Datsun Bluebird. As you can see, let me take that lid off so you guys can actually see what's going on. As you can see, the body styles in them are very, very similar. Yeah, and the differences in them is some of them were considered family, you know, like a family car, and then the other ones were considered sporty cars. Like I have a Datsun 280Z, and it's a 2+2, which it had the back seats. The original 2+2s didn't have, or the original Datsun 280Zs didn't have back seats. But the 2+2s was more of a family edition. Still sporty, but it had the back seat, so it was considered a family edition for the most part. And you know, I've got to do something about that on my own Datsun. You know, I'm gonna take that back seat out because you can't have that. I don't have a family. It's just me. But the hood goes up and down. In here, I don't know if you guys can see that. Turbocharged. Intercooler turbocharged Nissan. Twin cam, 16 valve. Oh yeah. It's got the classic Datsun rear view mirrors on the front end. Super cool. But yep, these are some of the things that you are going to be seeing on this channel. You're going to be seeing Datsuns, a lot of Datsun stuff. Whenever I find them, M2s and Hot Wheels, like most collectibles, are few and far between. You know, collectors, scalpers, whatever you want to call them, come in and they buy them all up. I don't know. I'm probably not going to do stuff like that. I'm just going to buy a couple ones that I like. Maybe if I see two of them that I like, I might buy those. But you know, as for being the type of collector that will come in, or being the type of reseller that will come in and clear out entire sections of stuff, you don't have to worry about that. That's not my jig. But other than that, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like this, be sure to give me a like, share, and subscribe, and take care.